Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video will be taking a look at Yacht Club Inu. I've made some previous videos about this token, and I do recommend anyone that's viewing the video to grab a small bag because you are in early on a very bullish project. So if we look at short term, we are seeing a slight uptrend, and we've just eliminated 1 0. So right now it's at 16 zeros. I made the first review. The first review of this token was around these areas, and I did recommend for you guys to buy, or whoever viewed the video, to get a small bag. So just as an update, we'll take a look of how much, if you did buy a small bag, what your gains are looking at the moment. So let's say right around here, let's do this. Yeah, so if you did buy when I made the recommendation of the video, you are up over 1,000% on your money. So congratulations to those who bought. And right now, what I expect to see based on price movement, if we look at the 1 hour, what I do see happening is we have there's two plays that might happen here, that will happen here. The first I see is, let's move the chart down a little bit. This is very bullish, guys. So what I do see happening is, first thing I see happening is, like I've said before, we are seeing an opening of the Bollinger Band. That's an indication of price will either move to the downside or price will break out to the upside. So there's two options here. So if price does break down to the downside, it's going to hit the Bollinger around these areas. So then it's going to hit this support right around these areas. And then what you're going to see is a bounce back, and then straight skyrocket, guys. So even if you do buy now, let's say if it does come down slightly, that's about let's just be conservative here, that's about 50%, and that's an opportunity to load more on your bags. So it's a 50-50 here, because to the downside, I see 30% of it breaking to the downside because of the market conditions. And if you see a token, this token has been going against the grain. It's been going against everything that's happening. The entire market has been red, and it's been consolidating, and you are seeing these huge rise and these huge price increase. That tells you, that's an indication of a very strong community. Imagine if once the market start pumping and the community is behind this token, imagine where this thing will go. These candles you are seeing, these candles will become like these because of when the market is pumping, guys. So this is why I don't recommend waiting. Just grab a bag as soon as you can. And let's say if price does not break to the downside, this is option 1, and the next option you have is, which is most likely to happen based on the market conditions, the crypto market is about to skyrocket. So what I do see happening is this. Let's do this. change the color. So I do see most likely a breakout to the upside. Let's see if we can move the chart down. Okay, so what I do see happening, guys, is most likely to happen is a breakout to the upside. This is based on market conditions, but even if it does correct, if it does break out to the downside a little bit, it's a correction. It's nothing more than like I said, the market is breathing, guys. It contracts and it expands. So you're never going to see any token go straight up without a small correction or small contractions. This is why you are always going to see. This is why you're always going to see these slight dips, because the market is literally breathing, expanding and contracting, guys. So what I do see happening is two plays here. Like I said, we might have a slight contraction to the downside, retest these supports here, in a run up to the upside very strong. So if you are seeing this is an opportunity to get in on a very early on a very good project. So let's clean the chart up a little bit. Yeah, like if we look at the 15-minute, we are beginning to see the small contraction, guys. What most likely will happen is a small retest, a small contraction, which is on the hour. We might see that small contraction to retest these supports. Then after the retest, then straight skyrocket, guys. So get a bag in. I'll keep making update videos on when to take profits, but right now is either, if you it's a, I would say it's 30% to the downside and 70% a breakout to the upside, because the market is in it's in consolidation. So there's no way to determine short term where it will go, because it might retest, it might come down and retest these lower supports. But the long-term play, guys, it's going to skyrocket after it hit these supports. If it does come down a little bit, then you will see it start. You will see it skyrocket, because that's when the market is going to correlate with that. If we take a look at Bitcoin, for instance, you will see the correlation between the charts. Yeah, you see, there's the correlation here. We are beginning to see Bitcoin going down to the downside a little bit. So what most likely will happen, you will have a retest around these supports. Then Bitcoin will come back and retest these supports, the lower 41s, the 40s, 4,000s, and then you will see that huge run up and a break to the upside. So the market moves as a whole. You don't have one token. When you have, there's two reasons when a token is moving against the market. It's either if it's a pump or dump, then it will just pump and just dump. But on a rare occasions, you will have these very good projects where it's moving against the market. Whenever the market is going down, you can see the token is continue to rise, which is the case for this, because while the market was in consolidation and going and trending down, you saw this huge run up. That's community effort right there, because when you have a strong community, we can go against the market sometimes. So imagine when Bitcoin start pumping. Imagine the size of these candles, guys. For example, let's take this candle, for example. When the market is pumping and you have a strong community behind a token like this candle will become like so. Let's change the color so you get a better idea. This candle, whenever you see a candle formation like this, it will extend, so it will become candles like these, and then the next one will be like so. Then that's when you will transition from the staircase rise into the green wall, guys. So this is what's coming. So prepare yourself, get a small bag, because we are going to see these size candles right here, guys. So until the next video, guys, subscribe. I'll keep making an update until the next video. Peace.